Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lottie, this is Fish People Music, and this is the first video in some time. I've been busy. One of the things I've been busy with is looking at random stuff I can't afford on reverb.com. It's a great hobby. It's like window shopping from the comfort of my own sofa. Anyway, one of those window shopping trips, I saw this pedal that I'd never seen before. It was called a Boss Slow Gear. And it was like crazy expensive, and yeah, I'd never seen one before, so I like quick googly Google, and it turns out it's like this pedal that ramps up the attack on your guitar signal, so you can get kind of that violining effect, you know, with the thingy volume knob, you know, the whap 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 kind of vibe. Yeah, and I thought, kind of neat, but I don't have nearly £1,000 to spend on a pedal. But TCE Electronic make a pedal called the Crescendo, which is very much in the style of the slow gear. And I was like, oh, that's cool, nice to know. And that's kind of where the story ends. I mean, that story, you know, a couple of days later, like I was shopping for some new earphones for my IEMs, and the site I was on might have had a sale on TCE Electronic pedals. Yeah, so I picked this up for like 25 quid. TCE Electronic Crescendo, and yeah, it's just as I described. It's a pedal that cuts off the attack of your guitar and then ramps it in, or well, I guess guitar, synth, whatever you plug into it. But yeah, kind of cool. I'll get to some sound demonstrations in a minute. But what's it like as a pedal? I mean, it's built solidly. It's nice smooth knobs, blah blah blah. A couple of downsides. Firstly, it's actually a problem with every TCE pedal in this range, is that when you hit the knob, it doesn't engage the effect until you take your foot back off it, which, believe it or not, I mean, it's like a fraction of a second, but it does take some getting used to. I have the Blood Moon phaser that I was using in rehearsal a few weeks ago, and yeah, it's like, you know, sort of instrumental coming up, and it was like, okay, so hit the phaser for that bit, and it was like almost like you have to hit it and then take your foot off just in time for that first note, but it's something that you get used to. Second downside, again, same with all the pedals in this range, you need a screwdriver to change the battery out, and if you're running the pedals without a power supply, it's more extra gear to carry, you know. I mean, Boss nailed it with their simple screw underneath the foot plate. Behringer's are probably more annoying with the whole pushing the hinge thing. The good news is those are like the only two issues I have with this pedal. It's kind of cool. There's not much else to say about it, you know. It's a problem with videos is like YouTube expects a minimum of so many minutes, and it's like, you know, the longer the better, because they can stick adverts in and whatnot. Like, not that producers on my scale see any revenue from that, but like, it seems that the algorithm kinda squashes videos that are short, and it's like, well, how do you make a video like this longer? And the answer is just don't care, because I don't do this for the money. I do it because I like talking crap to random people about bizarre pedals and fixing synthesizers, and I do actually appreciate every single subscription and every single view and every single comment. It actually means a huge amount when people comment on my videos and when people like subscribe. Thank you. I don't think I'd really say it enough. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm a naturally kind of shy person, I guess. Although my stage persona is very different to that. When I get off stage, I'm very closed off, and it actually takes a lot for me to do these videos. And yeah, the nice comments are wonderful. And I understand that I'm now just waffling and sort of taking up time when I was complaining about videos needing to be long and not containing filler. So I will stop doing filler, and I will get my guitar and give you a few demonstrations of the kind of vibes that you get from this bonkers little thing. It's almost brilliant kind of noise gate. It also gives a cool, when you're playing the chord and you've got like your strings have slightly different amounts of sustain to them, you can get a... Yeah, it sounds like almost like a broken guitar cable. Which I don't have a use for, but I'm sure some people would. See there, you can hear it's like... Yeah, bizarre, right? Also what's interesting is that once the gate is open, it stays open, so if you like... until it gets to a point where it can't hear something and then it immediately shuts. Not brilliantly usable like this, but let's bring everything up to halfway. Going further, we bring everything up to 3/4. And what we find is that, like, when playing runs, there's not much chop between them now, you know. Because there's enough signal from the guitar to keep that alive. But if we want to go finger muting between notes, playing slowly, or even now all the way to foolishness. So this is the most sensitive that it can be, so it'll pick up almost anything, but also the longest ramp. So we have the more sort of sensitive the more you increase the sensitivity, the more initial signals allowed through. So your starting point seems to be higher for the same string amplitude, so you don't get quite as long a ramp if you're hitting it harder with more sensitive input. I think there is a relationship between the two, and I think it's the sort of thing that will take time for any user to work out, but it's kind of neat. Anyway, let's try something like this. So there you have it. The Crescendo Auto Swell. Is it an essential pedal? No. Is it a fun little thing that for like the 25 quid it's on sale in the UK at the moment? Hell yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Sorry this has been kind of disjointed of me just rambling crap, but most of my videos are disjointed of me rambling crap. Yeah, that's it from me. So thanks ever so much for watching. If you liked it, there's a button for that. If you didn't, there's also a button for that. If you want to tell me good job in the comments, you know how to do it. If you want to tell me bad job in the comments, I'll probably be sarcastic back and thank you for the engagement. Every little helps. Yeah, right, I will catch you guys later. I've actually got a gig this weekend that I need to prepare for, so toodles.